Today's energy healing was all about anger and how to have an empowered relationship with anger, whether it's your own anger or someone else's. Stay tuned. Welcome to Community Energy Healings to unlock your brightest future, no matter what's happening in the world. Community Energy Healings, or energy healing specifically, is an innovative empowerment tool that's designed to help you tap into your natural power to create your best life and also to accelerate the release of any resistance that gets in the way. So, if you are brand new to energy healing with me, I recommend you take a few first steps next. I recommend that you actually pass on this energy healing and go to unlockyourbrightestfuture.com. There you will find all sorts of information, watch the orientation video, read the disclaimer, and then once you know that energy healing is for you, come back, join us live in the Receive community on Facebook on Wednesdays at 11, or participate through the recordings. There's lots of different ways to do that, and you'll find everything that you need there. So go to unlockyourbrightestfuture.com. Everything is there. All right. So if you don't know me, my name is Sonia Miller, and I'm an empowerment coach and energy healing practitioner. And I help accomplished women who feel that they're meant for more to find the purpose, passion, and prosperity that still eludes them without wasting time or working harder. Now, my coaching programs are tailored to professional women, but energy healings are open to anyone who resonates with the topics that we cover. So all are welcome. And it's so great to have you here, whether you're here live or through the recording. So with that, we are going to move into the actual energy healing. And I invite you to take out a journal or a notebook and check in on the chat. Ask any questions that you have. If you would like to let me know how things have been going from a past energy healing, I'd love to hear. It's really also very inspiring to other people who participate to hear about the kinds of shifts that are possible. It's unique to each person, but this is a great way to connect and just keep the momentum going. All right. I will be returning at the end of the energy healing during our wrap up to check in on people's questions and your progress and experience with today's energy healing. And you can always come back afterwards and check in. This is where we connect personally, also on YouTube in the comments section. Okay. So with that, we're going to go into the baseline assessment. Where are you today, right here, right now, in relationship to the energy healing that's about to come forth? So in your journal, as we always do, I'd like you to write down 4 prompts. Okay, we're going to be checking for struggle, number 1. Number 2 is attention grabbers. Write that down. Number 3 is resistance, 1 to 10. And number 4 is sensations. So we're going to be checking in on struggle, attention grabbers, resistance 1 to 10, and sensations. And this is what allows us to track our experience and our progress, because energy healing is not something that is easily observable through the mind. It's not linear. It's not like problem solving. It's experiential, and it ripples out throughout your whole life, and things just show up. So if you don't know what to look for, then sometimes it's trouble to really see, like, wow, is this making a difference? Does this work for me? This is what shows you that it's working for you. Okay. And by the way, after almost, let's see, 25 years of doing energy healings, this is why I do it, because it works. It really produces results. So for today, I'd like you to take a moment to check in with yourself and allow yourself to connect with what it is that you would love to create or experience in your future. It might be immediate, might be longer term, whatever's present for you today. What is it that you would love to experience or create in your future? And just jot down a few words about that. I'll give you a little moment to do that. Okay, so now on to the baseline assessment. As you consider what you'd like to create or experience, write down anything that relates to a sense of struggle about this. Where are you struggling? And that's a good prompt. Just write down, I am struggling with blank. Write that down. Just a few words just to kind of capture it. The next thing is attention grabbers. So attention grabbers is basically that. What is grabbing your attention on this subject matter right now? What is it that's occupying the space of your awareness the most? And write those things down. And another way of looking at it is like, I'm thinking about this. I'm trying to solve this problem. I'm worried about this. So it's in your awareness. Write that down. Okay. And the next is when you think about this thing that you'd like to create or experience in your future, how much resistance do you feel? And just trust whatever comes up. There's no right or wrong. Some people like numbers, some people don't. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is the highest level of resistance. I feel completely stuck, blocked, like nothing's moving, really resistant. I don't wanna. I want it, but I don't wanna, right? So just blockage. 10's the highest, 1 is the lowest, and anything in between. So just notice what that feels like to you. And finally, allow yourself to connect with where or how do you feel or sense this in your body. So you might go to a certain place in your body. It might feel strong and obvious. It might be super subtle. It could even feel numb, like you don't feel anything, but your awareness goes to that place in your body. So just note down where in your body do you sense this? What are you sensing? And just describe it. Tightness, tingly, sharp, dull. Just see if you can describe it a little bit. Might have a shape, a color, a border. Okay. So now put down paper and pen or whatever you're writing on. Try to minimize distractions if you haven't already while you're here. And we're going to move into the energy healing. All right, so settle in. Okay, here we go. So let's begin with a deep cleansing breath. And as you do, if you haven't already, allow your eyelids to become heavy and close safely shut. And now become aware of the base of your spine as you sink into whatever is holding your body up. And allow yourself to recognize the reliability and the presence of this physical support for your body and your being. Knowing that your breath is imbued with a divine wisdom that guides your whole being into deeper and deeper relaxation with each breath. And bring your awareness to your heart now. And imagine that you're breathing in and out of your heart space. And I'm going to guide you in 3 cycles of breath. Simply follow my lead. And after these 3 rounds of breathing, you'll resume a natural and comfortable rhythm. With each round, know that you're being guided into deeper and deeper relaxation and safety. And if you need to tend to anything in your physical world, you're free to do so as needed. You can always return to the recording. Okay, so take a deep breath and fill your lungs completely. And hold the fullness for 1 beat. And exhale longer and slower, expelling every last drop of breath to empty, holding the emptiness for 1 beat, relaxing deeper. And take another deep breath to fill your lungs completely. Holding the fullness for 1 beat. And exhale longer and slower, expelling every last drop of breath to empty, holding the emptiness for one beat, relaxing deeper. And one more breath in to fill your lungs completely. Hold the fullness for one beat. And exhale longer and slower, expelling every last drop of breath to empty, holding the emptiness for one beat, relaxing deeper. And resuming a natural and comfortable rhythm. In and out of your heart. And as you do, know that this heart space is the portal to the life force of all that is. There is one life that expresses throughout the entire universe, and you are a part of it. You are not separate from life. So as you acknowledge the true nature of life, you open up to greater clarity about your true nature. And any difficulty or challenge that you experience is actually held in love within the love of life. So with each breath, as this life force energy flows into your being, your awareness is illuminated with clarity as you know more deeply that you are wholeness, you are peace, you are power, you are joy, you are freedom, you are purpose, you are all sufficiency of supply, divine abundance, you are health and well-being, you are infinite possibilities. And as you continue allowing this energy to flow through your being, your heart draws to you the support of Mother Earth from below and Father Spirit from above, representing the dualities that we live in, as, and through. And all of these energies come together to radiate beyond your flesh, to surround you in safety, love, guidance, and protection. Okay. So throughout, I will be saying, repeat after me. You can either repeat after me or simply let the words wash over you. So repeat after me. My intention is to 100% embody fully the divine truth of who I really am. And related to the presenting energy, to experience the love, peace, and light of truth now and forevermore in ways better than I ever imagined. Okay, so we have sacred space and we have the focus available, overall strength, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% strength, 80, 90, 100, and weaknesses at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100% weakness. So this topic today, there's a lot of strength around it. So you might feel as it unfolds, you might, as it if it resonates for you, yeah, I've got clarity, I've got strength, I'm passionate, I'm excited, and there's something that's in the way. That's what this is telling me. You have 80% strength, but 100% weakness. And what that means is there's something energetically in the way. This is when energy healing is really about releasing resistance that's in the way of you being able to access your inner resources at 100%. Okay, so with that, 190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, infinity to infinity. Past, present, future, right now, this minute, strong. Okay, so we're going to check for internal objections. Usually that's when there's a lot of weakness that's blocking your strength. There's usually some blockages to actually healing or shifting this energy. So repeat after me. I want to heal this. It's safe to heal this. I deserve to heal this. It will benefit me and others to heal this. It is possible to heal this. I will heal this. So the only one that everyone's congruent with is I want to heal this, but then there's all these other layers that are usually unconscious. I don't feel safe healing this, don't deserve it, it won't benefit me and others, not possible, will. So we're going to clear these first. Priority, safe, deserve, benefit. Okay. So tapping on your karate chop point, side of the palm here. Repeat after me. Even though part of me thinks that it will not benefit me and others to heal this, I am willing to love and honor myself anyway, and to receive infinite blessings for myself and others in ways better than I ever imagined. Even though part of me thinks that it will not benefit me and others to heal this, I am willing to love and honor myself anyway, and to receive infinite blessings for myself and others in ways better than I ever imagined. Even though part of me thinks that it will not benefit me and others to heal this, I am willing to love and honor myself anyway, and to receive infinite blessings for myself and others in ways better than I ever imagined. Okay, take a deep breath, tap on your heart center. Okay, can stop tapping. Repeat after me. I want to heal this. It's safe to heal this. I deserve to heal this. It will benefit me and others to heal this. It is possible to heal this. I will heal this. Checking for denial, denial of denial, no perception, no chromosomal programming, NDPR conflict, overall strength, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that got you to 100%. You were at 80%. So 100. And weakness, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% weakness down from 100. Good. So now we're free and clear to see what else is here now for today. Okay, let's see where we're guided. So there's a core wound. Okay, so repeat after me. Fear of letting go of a belief system. I have to tune into this because I was picking up on this week, so I want to see how it applies here today. Okay, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, psychic, psychological. So this is occurring on all levels of consciousness. So what I'm guided to ask now is there a specific belief system that this collective needs to let go of, but there's a fear of letting go of it? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this belief system is. And it might be a constellation that kind of, it's like a constellation of belief systems. Let's see here. Healing sequence. Here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, repeat after me. This is, ooh, I'm getting a lot of stuff around this. Okay, repeat after me. Love is anger. So there's a lot of weakness around anger, and this is very, very powerful, just this topic of anger, and all of the misunderstandings that we have, fears around anger. Oh my gosh, there's so much around anger. So there's already a lot that's releasing for people. So we're going to start by just kind of letting the energy that you need to release around this start to flow. And there will be things that I talk about today that may specifically resonate for you, may not resonate for you, but anyone who's got a disempowered relationship with anger, this is going to be great for you. So tapping on the heart center, allow yourself to just take some deep cleansing breaths and know that wherever this energy exists for you, that energy is collapsing into little bubbles of neutral divine light. And this energy is beginning to release from wherever it's been held. And these little bubbles start to float over to your spinal column. And feeling that energy trickle down your spinal column, down through your hips, legs, and out the bottoms of your feet. And as it flows into the earth, Mother Earth receives it with so much love, so much compassion, so much acceptance. And she takes this energy and recycles it and sends it back to source to be repurposed. And as your heart keeps beating, it pulsates through your being, the divine, loving life force energy that is your true nature, and deposits within these empty spaces the light codes that allow your whole being to open to a whole new empowered reality around anger. This energy begins to take root and expand with each breath, and giving your whole being what it needs to recalibrate to a whole new consciousness that's empowered in relationship with anger. Okay, you can stop tapping. Okay, so there was a couple things that were coming through. We're going to find out soon enough the associations with anger that need attention today. But the first thing that I'm guided to speak out loud for everyone here is there's how you feel and what you do about how you feel. Okay, so specific to anger, you get to feel angry. Okay, anger is a human emotion. It's an experience. Okay. However, feeling anger, honoring anger does not necessarily mean you're going to act on the anger. You actually have free will and choice about how you want to behave. However, if you're afraid to feel, if you haven't known how to respond to your anger or even feel it or honor it, if you have scary associations with anger, if you avoid, there's so much that we have around anger without really having wisdom about the power of anger and the value of anger and how to feel safe with anger, whether it's our own or others, then what happens is it just all gets jumbled up, right? And we either become paralyzed or we act out or we internalize it and the anger goes towards us or towards others that we don't want to. I mean, it's such a powerful, powerful topic. So that's just a concept I want to kind of bring here that came through very strongly. So there's how you feel and what you do about it. And you have choice in both. You have choice in how you relate to your feelings, and you also have choice in what you do about it. Okay, so awareness is the key to everything. So this energy healing is just as much about supporting you energetically, but also illuminating that you have free will and choice in the face of anger, your own and others. And once you understand that you have awareness and choice, that's when you start to reclaim your power from this very human experience, okay? There's another thing that's coming through very strongly to say out loud is anger, your own anger is the voice of self-worth. And it sounds something like if you feel angry, for example, I'll just tell weave in a little coaching here. When I have clients who start to open up to their feelings and learn how to harness the power of their emotions, and they start to get in touch with anger, if they come to a session and this is a new thing and they don't even understand why it's happening, I always say, yay, that's good. Anger is the voice of self-worth. So if you've been struggling with feeling worthy or deservedness, there's often there can be an experience of anger as you start to nurture that and it comes alive for you, and it's good information. And then as it comes up, then you can learn and explore and be in a discovery process in a way that feels safe for you about what do I want to do about this anger that I have. That's a whole other topic. So anger is the voice of self-worth. So with that, now we're going to go into the associations with anger energetically. So what is showing up around anger? Because there is, so for today, repeat after me, love equals anger. And the first thing I'm going to check with, there's two things. One is, do you believe that? So there are those who are associating that love is anger. And this now speaks to, so belief. And remember, we started with a fear of letting go of a belief system. This belief is coming through as some early conditioned experiences where those who should have loved you were angry. Either they expressed anger at you, they expressed they were generally angry. And so your experience and perception around love and anger is that it's enmeshed, okay, which makes love scary. It makes love scary if love equals anger. Okay. So there are those of you who actually have either consciously or unconsciously the belief that love equals anger. And that makes love scary. Okay. And anger very confusing. All right. So love does equal anger. If any of you are feeling uncomfortable, emotional, anything like that, be very gentle. Just tap on your heart center. That will help you process this ant energy. Take some gentle breaths. Be really gentle with yourself around this. And if you do feel emotions around this, just as best you can, let them flow. If you need to move your body, sometimes energy moving makes you like you get antsy. You can walk around, you can tap on your heart center. Just really trust yourself about what you need here. Okay, so that's the belief. Okay, so there is more draining on this. All right, so tap on I was picking up on that. Tap on your heart center. Again, move around if you need to. And as you do, know that wherever you're holding the belief, so that we're now supporting this fear of letting go of this belief system. And the reason there's a fear is that if I let go of this, if I let go around these ideas about anger, I'm letting go of love. So we are correcting all of this distortion and confusion so that your body can then help you recalibrate to truth, to wisdom, okay? And disentangle, unenmesh these energies. So wherever you are holding the fear of letting go of a belief system and any enmeshment or entanglement around love and anger in a way that's disempowering to you or confusing or scary or anything like that, just know that all that energy is collapsing now into little neutral bubbles of light, pure energy. Feel that energy floating over to your spinal column and beginning to trickle down through the spinal column, through your hips, legs, and at the bottoms of your feet. And Mother Earth is receiving all of this for you, mulching it up, recycling it, and sending it back to source to be repurposed. And as you continue breathing, knowing that the life force energy that's imbued with divine light wisdom flows through your heart, filling and depositing into these empty spaces the light codes that illuminate greater understanding and wisdom regarding love and regarding anger and any ways that they are related in empowering ways. Because sometimes anger can be an expression of love if it informs how you want to communicate, if it informs your voice, if it informs standing up for yourself. That's an expression of self-worth, right? That's an expression of self-love. So there are times that anger in the human experience can actually be an expression of love. So it would be very, very confusing if there isn't wisdom in the mix of all of this. Okay. And I'm just getting this really strong, like I just really heard like somebody's parent telling them in childhood, don't be angry, don't be angry. So what happens? We repress, 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 repress. And then that part of ourselves doesn't get to be seen, doesn't get to be heard. We feel invisible. We don't know what, and then we don't know what to do with it. I can't stress how important this is, such an important energy healing. Okay, so you can keep tapping if you'd like. You can let it go. So belief came through. So the other thing that we're testing for is, does the association of love equal anger weaken you? If so, we'll have a weakness indicator. So there's weakness both around belief and the impact it has on you. Okay, so it also weakens you. So we're correcting for any weakness, any way that expresses. And now let's see what else you're associating with anger. If there's no way to see the love, there is a loving expression of anger that is empowering rather than weakening. So we're going to start teasing that out. Okay. There's a core wound, another core wound associated with this. Okay, the core wound is, repeat after me, I must be perfect to receive love. Physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, psychic, psychological. So very strongly what's coming through here is let me find the words. Part of being perfect is not being angry. So you can't have anger, because if you're angry, you're not perfect. And if you're not perfect, you don't get love. So disentangling that. Other associations with anger. Healing sequence. Okay, repeat after me. Love is attending to my needs. Also incongruent. We've had needs coming up a lot in these energy healings. So there's a lot of need for nurturing that keeps showing up. And this is in balance to the traditional, dysfunctional, unhealthy approach to ourselves and the world is we think we need to fix ourselves. We have to fix ourselves. We have to fix our feelings. We need to fix the world. And what's really the problem with fixing is that we look at everything as a problem. So our consciousness is problem, and we manifest more problems. Okay. We don't need fixing. We need love and nurturing. And as we open up to this consciousness, the consciousness of love and nurturing is the energy that transforms and heals and elevates and empowers and opens the door to your brightest future. So a lot around needs and nurturing. Repeat after me. Love is attending to my needs. A lot of draining today. Yeah, this is big. So tapping on your heart center. So wherever you're at with knowing your needs, meeting your needs, nurturing your needs, this particular release is going to support you so that you can start to see, legitimize, know, and be curious about nurturing your needs. Again, letting this energy release from your body, collapsing into little bubbles of light, floating to your spinal column. The energy is moving faster now. So floating to your spinal column, trickling down through your hips, legs, and at the bottoms of your feet, letting Mother Earth receive this, recycle it, sending it back to source, letting life force energy deposit the light codes of wisdom, that love is in fact attending to your needs, and beginning to put the energy into consciousness, inhabiting, growing roots, and bringing to life with your breath how to nurture your needs. Okay, you can stop tapping if you'd like. Anything more around love is attending to my needs? Which, by the way, this went hand in hand with I must be perfect to receive love. When you believe you have to be perfect, it usually means your needs they get so malnourished or completely neglected because you're trying to listen to what is expected of you, whatever that arbitrary standard of perfection is. Our sense of what's perfect comes from all sorts of places. So your ears are tuned to the external world. Okay, what's perfect? What's perfect? What's perfect? In this case, anger is not perfect. And anger tells you there's a need. So nurturing your needs then becomes about being able to shift the listening from what is perfect to something internal. And your sensations in your body and your feelings always have information for you about what you need. Okay. Anything else around attending to my needs? Anything else around the core wound of I must be perfect to receive love? Anything else around love is anger, whether belief or how it weakens you? Anything else? Okay, that's the constellation today, or fear of letting go of a belief system. Okay. Do we need to get to origin energy? No. So everyone who's here for this energy healing, you were ready for this. You were ready for this. You came with the energy. We don't even need to dig. You've been releasing throughout the whole time with all of this training. So awesome. Okay, so numeric, tapping, FO, holding, TAT, vortex of light, spiritual bodies, you and release. Okay, so we're going to move on to interventions. We've been doing the interventions as we go with the draining of this energy. And now we're going to do one more correction to release this energy, reset your field, and restore you to the wholeness that's your true nature. So tapping on the heart center, all you need to do is breathe. And we're going to release this energy at the energy to matter, matter to energy level, to other dimensions, existence, universe, time, space, energy, black hole, the unknown. Eliminate, free, independent, release, and protect. Memories, residuals, there's remnants, imprints, and remains, neutralizing those. Memories, any memories? No. Forgiving, forgetting unconditionally right now, this minute, strong. Same, not same, different, not different, change, no change, 100% perception, conscious, unconscious enhancements, triggers, blockage. Take a deep breath. Okay, so keep tapping. I'm going to confirm that you've neutralized, healed, and released any and all incongruencies around love is attending to my needs, the core wound of I must be perfect to receive love, any weakening experience or limiting beliefs around love equals anger or distorted beliefs, and the fear of letting go of a belief system. Also, any weakness regarding the awareness the wisdom around how you feel and what you do about it as two separate things, as well as the power of choice to respond instead of just react. We all react, but then with that reaction, we can choose to respond. And anger is the voice of self-worth. Another deep breath. Okay, repeat after me. Love is attending to my needs. Okay. Repeat after me. I receive love simply because I exist. I am willing, ready, and able to receive love simply because I exist, to be this, to embody this, to understand this, to experience this, to express this, and to exemplify this. The more we are able to relate to ourselves with love, simply because we exist, not because we fix ourselves, not because we earn it, but simply because it's a choice and we are born naturally worthy. We come into this experience as divine innocence. The more we expand in our capacity to embody this, the more we bring this to the world. And we are the change. That's the ripple effect. You unlock your brightest future because you become your own light, which illuminates your future from a creative point of view. Okay. Keep tapping. Repeat after me. I am empowered and free in my relationship with anger and all of my emotions. I am willing, ready, and able to be open, curious, and guided in my ability to glean wisdom when anger arises within myself or in the face of others' anger. I am willing, ready, and able to deepen my sense of safety and to be guided in resourcing my own safety in the face of anger. I am willing, ready, and able to respond and act or choose not to act when anger arises, and to do so with wisdom. I am safe. I am divine safety. I am willing, ready, and able to be free of any and all limiting belief systems regarding anger. Okay, you can stop tapping, take a deep breath. Okay, so repeat after me. My intention has been to 100% embody fully the divine truth of who I really am, and to relate to all that was presenting in the love, peace, and light of truth, now and forevermore, in ways better than I ever imagined. Overall strength is 100 and weakness is 0, right? Correct. Okay. So we're going to start to bring this to a close. As you take some gentle breaths, we give grateful thanks to our expanded selves, Mother Earth, Father Spirit, and the divine love of the universe world without end, fully releasing all of this unto the infinite power of the divine, allowing perfect right action to express in, as, and through you with ease and grace. And now gently with the next few breaths, feel yourself returning back to your waking life. You can give your hands a squeeze, your legs a squeeze. Feel yourself coming back into your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And now I invite you to refer back to your pre-assessment notes and allow yourself to just acknowledge and connect with, do you feel better, worse, or the same? Okay. And as you look over your pre-assessment notes, share in the chat how you're doing, okay? Post any questions. I'm going to be doing the wrap up in a moment, and I'm going to circle back and check in. So use this time to check in the chat and write down some notes. So this is for this immediate post-assessment. And I'm also going to talk about now life observations for the week ahead. So this is how we see how this is beginning to integrate for us, okay? Pay attention to the attention grabbers that occupy your space now moving forward over the week ahead. And notice what shifts in terms of what's grabbing your attention today and in the week ahead versus where you were when you began, okay? What's in your awareness is a very powerful thing to notice because your consciousness creates a reality. So there's the things that we're aware of, okay, that we're giving lots of energy to, that shifts. So that shifts what you create. But then there's all of this unconsciousness, these unconscious things that grab your awareness, but you don't feel like you have a lot of power over that. So whatever's in consciousness creates your reality, and that's part of the power of energy healing. Make note of opportunities, insights, and pleasant surprises that show up in your life, small or big, and really give thanks for those. Those are part of the manifestations of your unlocking your brightest future. I know that this is not a coincidence. This is the energy healing. This is your consciousness shifting. And when it comes to action, take action on the feel good breadcrumbs. So if something feels good and just shows up in your life, follow the breadcrumbs, do it in whatever way it feels good. And as best you can, because I know this is tricky, is do so without attachment. You're being guided by life, but it isn't always going to make logical, linear sense. So just follow the breadcrumbs, take action on what feels good, and then just keep observing what you're feeling. All right. I'm going to see if I can get any information here with this LinkedIn Live in Facebook. For some reason, they don't always show up. Okay, so I will circle back if I can't see this. All right. Meanwhile, here's the recap for today. We did a whole energy healing on anger, any confusion, any distortion, any weakness, any fears around letting go of belief systems around anger and the confusion around how anger and love are and are not connected. So big shift, big unpacking. I look forward to reading in the chat your experience. This was very powerful. I'm really looking forward to hearing how this was for you. So with that, a few announcements. So first of all, this Sunday, I'm doing a workshop called Receive What You Want. Shift from wanting to having without the hard work. It's $97. If you're interested, please just let me know in the comments and we'll get you the information. It's a 2-hour workshop. Very, very powerful. Also, let's see here. There was something else I was going to say. That was an announcement. I can't remember. But with that, if you'd like to know about private energy healing, how energy healing can impact your life and help you do some quantum leaping when the energy healing is focused specifically on you, go to surpassyourlimits.com, click on the Work With Me link, and just go to the energy healings, and you'll learn everything you need to learn there, and reach out if you have any questions. Again, this is the place to do it, in the chat, in the comments on YouTube. And finally, please share this. These are free. This is my way of being of service. It's great to be hearing about and seeing more and more people joining the community and signing up for the emails to get the recordings. So please share. Okay, sharing is caring. And with that, we'll begin wrapping up. I'm going to turn off the recording. I'm going to check back here on Facebook to see about any comments, if I can actually see them. And remember, your future is bright when you shine your light. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to connecting with you next time.